Coming to you live from the Yukon territory. From, is this White Horse? Where are we? Yeah. I don't even know where I am. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah. And we're live. Hello, everybody, from Watson Lake, Yukon territory. That's where we are. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. And here we are. It must be this almost 24-hour daylight that is really messing up with my biorhythms. But in any case, everybody's here. Hello, Remin Pasión. Hello, Tinkan Carl. Rambling Robert in the house. Looking forward to hearing from Robert and Neely. We're here. Make sure to remove any trees for Pelistar. Geoffrey, every RV park I go or I call now, I go like, is there any trees? And if there are any trees, I tell them, try to put me away from the trees. The one in Anchorage, we may be stuck with trees, but then again, probably from from Anchorage or Fairbanks? There are 2 Fridays where I already know where I'm not gonna be able to. Lucky Duck Productions, welcome back, Sue. Garces on the road. Hello, everybody. Jenny Thomas from South Carolina. And hello, Robert and Lily, way up north. Yes, we are. It's we're way up here, and it certainly feels different. A couple of nights ago, I woke up and it was 3:40 a.m. and the sun was rising. You could see the sunrise in the mountains, and I'm like, oh man, we're not in Florida anymore, are we? Garces on the road. Yes, you can finally have your wine. Trailer traveling. Happy Friday, and fellow Pelican Robert, Ileana Sanchez, and fellow Pelican heads around the world from Ottawa. Oh, we're in the same country. That's cool. From Laura, Robert, we are at a restaurant on the Delaware River now. Love your channel and your personal story. Thank you so much. Howdy, Bartons. Actually, I want to share with you a B-roll tape. Something we filmed earlier today, so you know what we're up to in this high latitude. So let's roll that tape. And this is not an area of my expertise, I might add. Doing this. Is that centered? A little more to the right, right? You think? A little higher? There. That'll work. A little. Yeah. Whoop. There. Now we'll find. Actually, it's not centered. It doesn't matter at this point. In any case, that's what we did today. Yeah, that's called the Signpost Forest. It's probably the most famous place in this town here in Jackson Lake, and I want to thank Callie Miller from Texas, who sent me that sign, and which will live forever in posterity among all the other signs there at the Signpost Forest. Of course, you won't see that on a video probably for 2 months or so. So there you go. MT Mikey, hello there, greetings. We are making good progress. Don't go too fast. Glad you missed the June blizzard. A Vulcan greeting to you too. Live long and prosper, brother. Ivan and Josie RV Journey. Hello, Robert. Amazing journey of yours. We are looking at doing the Alaska trip in 2025. We have a Winnebago Trend. That's my favorite RV, man. I specific upgrades you recommend, such as lithium, tire upgrades, etc. I will get the best tires you can get for the Trend, especially the Trend seems to be the one that was a little overweight when they built it. I think that's why Mike Winnebago discontinued it in the first place. Um, yeah, I'm still winging it here. I did not purchase the two extra tires, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt me, or we'll be fine. I don't know yet. And for boondocking, yeah, and let me tell you, and we have 320 amp hours here in the Minitini 4, and we go through that in a day, because we are power hogs. We just Starlink plus the two computers running overnight will bring that battery down to like 30%. So if you're gonna be a heavy battery user, I would definitely get as much battery as you can and as much solar as you can fit on that roof. Billy Bowling, we love this channel. We saw you guys one time, but we didn't bother you because you were filming in Louisville, Kentucky. Keep up the good work, Melissa and Billy. Well, next time say hello. Yeah, Michelle K from hospital bed. Oh no, what happened? I hope you're okay. From Tony and Kathy Heckman. Hi, Robert and Neely. Be happy you're up north. Too hot and humid down here in Florida. Loving your Instagram and Facebook posts. Continued safe travels. Thank you. And yeah, that's besides these live streams, the podcast, or Patreon or memberships. Instagram and Facebook are the easiest ways to keep up with our whereabouts. I mean, they are like 3 days behind, but yeah. Colin McSherry, if you return to England, will you visit York? York is an island, if I'm not mistaken. I would love to. And Isle of Man too. Time for a haircut? Yeah, in Fairbanks. We're doing a haircut in Fairbanks. Those black shades in the RV come in handy, I guess. Yes, they do actually. It's been especially in the room. I ended up not putting the one here in the by the dinette yet. I have it. Winnebago sent it to me. It's in the trunk, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a good job installing it. And really, if we put this curtain, this black curtain, plus the two shades in the bedroom, it's reasonably dark. From Lewis Clark, hello Robert, how have you been doing? I'm so excited for the upcoming Alaska videos. Yeah, we haven't even gotten there yet. We're probably gonna get to Alaska probably by Monday. And here the weather is totally crazy and totally unpredictable. The weather app, either Android or my radar or the one on the iPhone, none of them work. It's really something else. Okay, let me reset the chat here and I'm gonna go back. Happy Friday from Retail Life, Oldie Style. Robert and Neely, have safe travels. Looking forward to our Alaska videos. Colin McSherry, ever heard of Florence, Italy? Such an amazing city. Yes, Florence is definitely on the long-term plans. Robert, is your leg okay? Yes, it is, for the most part. The other day I overexerted a little bit, and it hurt a little bit, but for the most part, it's good. Moose burger on the menu. As soon as I find a place that serves one, I'm having one. Yes. Robert, are you coming to South Dakota? Not this year, most likely, no. What did you think of the Icefields Parkway? That was amazing. That was a really one of the best, the nicest, the best drives we've ever done. Yeah, so scenic, very scenic. We didn't do much. We didn't stop. We stopped at some of the vista points, but we pretty much drove through. But I think we're gonna save the ice fields, all the places to visit along the road for a future trip. In this case, we now know what it looks like, but definitely the goal of this trip was Alaska. Now for the important stuff. What's tonight's beverage? I thought you'd never ask, and I forgot that it's here. The great thing about this fridge is that I can open it from my seat here. Everything is like within reach. Well, this I picked up. I believe we picked this up in Alberta, in Calgary. It's Rail Yard IPA. Is it from Alberta? I don't want to Produit du Canada. Oui. Yeah, Calgary, Alberta. Yeah. So, cheers, everybody. By the way, Calgary, totally pleasantly surprised as a city. It's a great, vibrant city. I had no idea. Cheers. Yeah, that's good stuff. The Lost RVers. Thank you for that super chat. Hello from the land of forest fires and evacuations. Oh no. Actually, we went through. Actually, if the thumbnail for this video that was taken in Dawson Creek, and the smoke was horrible smoke. I don't think we were like in danger from the fires, but the air quality was definitely bad. So So Rambling Ruben, we are boondockers now. Just got back from Stonewall Creek Vineyards in North Georgia. Went there as a new Harvest Host members. Highly recommended. Oh, it's in North Georgia. Wines are great, and we're definitely gonna be in the area on the way back. And Morgan, love the pictures on Instagram. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And by the way, Instagram at Traveling Robert. Easy to remember. So let me scroll through here. Lori Zariz, my dad Tom travels with you all the time since retiring, hoping he can get a happy Father's Day shout out from you. Yeah, absolutely. Happy Father's Day in 2 days to all the fathers here in the chat. Don Kitchi, Robert would be interested to know what your Starlink power consumption is and how it changes as you go further north, if at all. As well for general performance if you go north. Thanks. And the performance has been great, actually. Right now we have the Starlink in motion system, so it works in motion. When in motion, sometimes once in a while it'll drop out. And right now it's raining. We might get some rain fade, although I have the larger dish on the roof, and that larger dish is a lot less susceptible to like obstructions and stuff like that. It actually works rather well. Winnebago installed it in the factory, that the one that you have to buy through Weingart. And by the way, Barry81 Jones, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And Ann Morgan, how many miles per day? Thank you for that super chat. By the way, how many hours per day do you travel? Well, on the days that I want to put a lot of miles, sometimes I'll do 400 plus. On this trip in particular, we've had a couple of 500-mile days. And that usually takes roughly 8 hours, stopping once or twice for gas and for bathroom and for at least one meal. Brody. Robert, don't forget to get the reindeer burger. Yes, we will make sure we get one of those. Probably in Fairbanks. Once you get to Fairbanks, there's this, I don't know if it's still there. 13 years ago, we celebrated Illy's birthday at the Pump House, which was rather nice. And this year, we're hoping to do the same thing. From Valentin Flinku. I don't know. How do you pronounce it? Good evening. When I see RV on UK roads, the first thought is traveling. Robert, when this man now, where is this man now? Where in this big world does he drink his coffee in this right moment, or IPA? Well, and right now we are in the Yukon. I wanted to say Alaska. It's that kind of. I wish I could wear my glasses, but I can't see this close with my glasses on. Let me see. Let me try. Mr. Stephen Loy, hi, Robert and Illy from Savannah. Hope you can pass by on your way home. Enjoy the trip and be safe. Well, the way back, we're probably coming from Hershey, Pennsylvania, so might be a good chance. But of course, I will let you know beforehand. Jerry Jerome, no, I have to take off my glasses. I can't see anything anymore. Thank you for that super sticker. Thank you so much. I'm from Cesar Almanza Thank you for that super chat and your first super chat. So thank you very much. Caesar and V. Hi, Robert from Seattle, Washington. Hello, Seattle. And the Lost Arviers, mobile internet, how does that work? Is Illy working in the Starship while you drive? It's so cool. Yes. Yes, it does. It works. Again, sometimes it's a miracle it can work in motion. If you think about it, you're going, 100 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I'm thinking in metric now. Your Alaska trip pics looks amazing so far. Thank you, Walt Palacios. And P. Lombardo, hello travelers, hope everyone is having a great day. And Mark Wood, looking a bit tired. Robert, slow down. I'm a little, this is the thing. And actually today we only drove like less than 3 hours. And yesterday too, we've had a couple of, I did a 500-mile day from like Dawson Creek to just past Fort was it Fort Ely remembers? No.
Nelson?
Fort Nelson, yeah. We drove past Fort Nelson, and that was one of those super long days, but it was super smoky. It wasn't very scenic, so I just wanted to get to the good part. And now we are like every 3 hours or so we're stopping, and like we got here today like at noon. Lee Bywater, thank you for that membership. Being Chief Pelican Head, thank you so much. Executive producer. Oh man, honored to support my traveling inspiration, Robert. Have my own adventure next week when I visit Lisbon, Portugal. All right, well, that's one of the cities that I want to visit. So Lee Bywater, 18 months as an executive producer. Thank you so much. And from Angela Black, happy Friday, Robert and Lily from Southeast Pennsylvania. Safe travels and excited to follow your journey. Now to a bucket list destination for me and my hobby. Yes, and I think we are kind of at the halfway point in the Alaska Highway. So, Brandon Baragri, are you taking any special way back home once you leave the last frontier? Well, the idea, if we can, I would love to take the Dempster Highway to Tuktoyaktuk first, and then come down to the junction, down on the Cassiar, all the way down to Vancouver, maybe to Victoria, Vancouver, and then return through the Trans-Canada, through Canada. So we're gonna come back to Calgary, maybe even Edmonton, and all the other cities in the middle. By the way, everybody say hello to my mom. Have a great weekend. Uh, 61 carry on Route 66. Hello from the road. We are camping at our first ACOE, Army Corps of Engineer Park, in the NPS Lifetime Pass. So ready to start putting it to use. Yeah, and I've heard great things about the Corps of Engineers. The only thing, we wanted to stay at one time, and we wanted to go out, and they apparently some of them lock the door, the gate at night. So that's the one thing. Is Illy driving Starship? Yeah, sometimes. Not as often, because usually in the morning when we're driving, like the main part of the drive, she's actually working. So, and Bob Leach, what? Jackie Trujillo, hey Robert and everybody, happy Friday. And Leticia Carver, new Chief Pelican Head, enjoy the adventure, safe travels. Thank you, Leticia. Cheers. And Sonela Ramash and Jean Aragon, the traveling Irishman. Hello there. Hi Robert, saying hi from vacationing Iceland. Oh man, that's another bucket list. And you must stop at Moose's Tooth for great beer and pizza. Do they know that in Iceland? Robert, did you get any new cameras or equipment for this trip? Not really. I got a GoPro 11, but I got this for the Minitini 4 maiden voyage. But that's like the one new item, and the quality is really good. It actually makes me look older. That's how good it looks. But it has a different color profile from the 9. It's less saturated, so I still have to play with that a little bit. Jeffrey Reese, thank you for that super chat for your IPA gas fund. Let me tell you, gas has been a little on the expensive side here. The farther north we go, which is to be expected. Actually, back in the city, like in Calgary, once you convert Canadian dollars to USD, it's not that expensive because each Canadian dollar is like 70 cents. So you have to make that conversion. Everything seems very expensive at first, but then once you make the conversion, actually the currency exchange really it favors us Americans right now. Sandra Winters, thank you for that super chat. Traveling Robert, what do you think about San Diego? Jeffrey Reese and I are taking a road trip in July. Cheers to you and your family. Thank you. And I think San Diego is a lovely city. I haven't spent there enough time to make like a, I've been there like 3 times, but it's been like in a rush. Moose's Tooth in Alaska. Let me put that on my map here. I have a maps here on there. Oh no, that's not Moose's Tooth. Moose's Tooth, Alaska. Oh no, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I think I already Pub and Pizzeria. I already have it saved. Yeah, that's in Anchorage. Yeah, we're definitely eating there. By the way, the RV DJ is here. Everybody's here. The RV DJ, looking forward to the M23 meetup. Let me go back on the chat here. What's this league? The Lopez family. Hello there. And Alberto Lopez, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much from the Lopez family. 569 in chat. Let me look at my stats here. Yeah. And Nate Dog from Maine. How much is a liter of gas? Well, here in the Yukon, what did I pay? Do I still have my receipt here? No, I don't. It was over $2. Let's just say that I filled up half a tank with it was like 90 US. It was like 120 Canadian. Yeah, it was Young Dave, San Diego native here. Check out La Jolla Shores. Nice beach, and you can swim with the leopard sharks in front of the marine room. Get here early for parking, though. Yeah, I think I wanted to visit that area, and I couldn't find parking the last time I was there. So, Edna Kruger, where are you located right now? Well, for those of you joining us, we are in Watson Lake, Yukon Territory in Canada still. So, traveling Irishman, Iceland has been great, super expensive, and everyone speaks English. It feels like being in the States. Well, there you go. What's the M23 meetup? It's a meetup of YouTubers we're having in. I guess you don't have to be a YouTuber to be there, but a meetup we're having in Michigan. Chef at Large. ¡Ño! Como hay gente participando. Awesome. Hey, Chef at Large. Looking forward to tasting, by the way, the cuisine of the north. I want to try elk and reindeer and all that good stuff, and the salmon and halibut. Hey Robert, how many mileage you got now on your truck? It's 32,000, I believe. It's weird because I had to convert the truck to metric a couple of days ago, since I got to Canada. Now everything looks different, and according to metric, I have like 52,000 kilometers. So, Bob Leach, well, we saw a Cigar City Highlight Beer tractor trailer in Kentucky today. Thought of you, Miami Cigars, and the event you had at their brewery a few years ago. Cigar City is cool. It's one of my first IPAs, actually. one of the first ones that I started. Hi Robert and Lily, will you guys be visiting Katmai National Park? Safe travels and look forward to all your videos. We're thinking about it. We wanted to take a small plane there, but it's all sold out. So we'll see. We'll try. We'll still try to make it, but there's so much to see. And I still haven't made all the reservations. Every couple of nights I go like, oh, we forgot to do this. We still have to do this one, and I keep making reservations, and it keeps adding up. And from Richie Canoa, hello from Vegas. How's your foot doing? I think I'm like 99% back. When I was in Colorado, I did a short hike in the snow, and it hurt. And a couple of days ago, every once in a while I do something strenuous and it hurts a little bit, but I can pretty much do anything by now. Young Dave, Robert, what's the bear situation in Alaskan campgrounds? Do they have bear boxes for food storage like in Yellowstone, Yosemite, etc.? Yes, they do. And we've seen plenty of bear. By the way, talking about wildlife, yeah, we've seen. And a couple of them, we just see them on the side of the road, and it's. I hope the cameras on the RV are capturing them, because it doesn't. I don't have time to grab the camera and film them. We've seen lots of different types of goats and elk, and I don't know, some of them I cannot recognize. We've seen bison. We've seen. What else did we see? We've seen all kinds of wildlife. Yeah, it's been one of those. Hey Brandon Stargell, happy Friday everyone. Just up for a quick hello. Hope all is well. Robert Inley, safe travels. Yeah, thank you brother. We're in the Yukon territory in Canada still, but very close, inching our way to the Alaska border. And the Traveling Irishman, you're going to take the train from Anchorage to Seward? Not at this moment. I haven't, but do you think it's worth it? Do they have like a round trip? I'm taking a train from Talkeetna. That's the one train we're taking right now. But yes, my name is a bit difficult to pronounce. It is Flinko. Good health for mother and long life. She must be proud of her son. She must hear this live, because I know she's listening. Yeah, she said hello earlier. And so Valentin Flinku. Now I know. The Lost RVers, you're paying $6 a gallon. We are at $5.35 up here. Wow, just wait until August. But onward, RV, onward. It's at this point. I don't even want to find out how much we spent, but we've come this far, From Millie A. How did you guys like Lake Moraine and Banff? Your pictures look amazing. Lake Moraine looked unreal. Those turquoise colors. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. And Lake Moraine, when we got there, we were kind of disappointed, because the first view just looks like a tiny little lake, but you have to take that hike on the north side of the lake, and that's when you see like what it is really like. Mercy de la Robert, so happy Wi-Fi is working in 10 Sleep, Wyoming to listen to you. Have fun, guys. Starlink has been a game changer on this trip. Natalie Driscoll, hello, sitting at Newark Airport waiting to board a plane to Las Vegas. All right. You're traveling all over the place, Natalie. I hope you're enjoying your time in the States. Did you go through Banff? Yes, we did. We went through Banff National Park. We just spent about an hour in the actual town of Banff, but we did Lake Louise, Moraine Lake, and stayed there. I stayed right there at the campground in Lake Louise. Barry 81 Jones, if you see a polar bear, please get a close-up. Well, not too close. Well, I have this phone right now that has like the periscope camera, so I can get, that's like a 30x zoom, so I can get pretty close without getting close. Radu Stufarak, hello Robert. Where is the Sign Forest located on your way to Alaska? It's we're in Watson Lake, and that's we just came from there actually. Before the end of the video, I'm gonna play back that video of me nailing that sign to the post, which by the way was super difficult to find a suitable post, so we just placed it at the bottom on one of the one that we found. Susan Beard, thank you for celebrating being a member. A Chief Pelican Head for 4 months. Hi Robert, safe travels. Thank you so much. And Randy Toledo, hello Roberto, happy Friday to you too. Golden Anniversary Adventure, hey Robert, can you check and see if our sign is still on the back of the entrance to the Signpost Forest? We'll go back. I mean, it's early here. We can. I was thinking of going to that Northern Lights Center, so we might check. We might be able to check it. If we find it, we'll show it next week. But I had to record the GPS coordinates for mine because even though mine is kind of easy to find, it's near the parking lot on the west side. But we'll see. It's a traveling arrangement. It's a full day turnaround, but totally worth it. The train from Anchorage to Seward definitely recommended. Like train, most journeys it takes you through all kinds of nature and wildlife. A must. We might do it. I mean, that part of the trip is not planned. We haven't really made any reservations for that late part of the trip, so. His new song, I'm traveling to the North Frontier, drinking my favorite beer, wishing you were here, cause I'm in traveling. Actually, that doesn't sound half bad. Linda and Gary D, glad to hear your trip is going well. We're currently at Otter Lake in Pennsylvania and Pocono Mountains. We've seen 2 black bear on this trip. That's cool. You know, we want to see some grizzly too. I know polar bear is like super hard to get. I mean to see. But 30 zoom. What kind of phone is that? Is the Galaxy S23 Ultra? And the bottom camera, it's like I don't know. You can't really tell there, but it has like a periscope, so it goes down. That's why they can get that long focal length. And I've gotten some great pictures. Chef at Large, what's for dinner tonight? We're thinking of cooking picadillo, but I don't know yet. Did you find the KYD sign? Take a picture. No, and KYD sign is huge. I mean, this sign that I had, it felt almost too big. I don't know. Chris and G's sign might still be on the post. This is the thing. Unless you know exactly what you're looking for and where it is, it's nearly impossible to find anything there. It's first of all, it's like a maze. I mean, you can get lost. We got lost. We got totally disoriented, and there's thousands, literally thousands of signs there. From Ivan Josie RV Journey, brother, what has been your favorite part of the journey so far? I want to say the Banff area. And some parts of this, Alaska Highway have been really spectacular too, especially the wildlife. Especially some of these days that we've driven less than usual. So, Shelly Hun, I have the same phone as you, Robert, and so far I love the pictures. I'm excited to try it out when I go to Yellowstone in September, especially with the zoom. Yeah, that zoom is... No, I can't. Maxine Oliver, did you pass Ketchikan, Alaska yet? No, we haven't made it to Alaska yet. We're still in Canada. The Lost RVers, I'd be a Pelican Head, but sometimes a $4 withdrawal will overdraft my account. True, LOL. $2 a viewing is better for you anyway. Thanks, brother. Will we hear a new song called Driving to the North at some point? The thing is, I didn't bring any music making equipment with me on this trip. It wouldn't fit on this RV. So I might I might do that when we get back home, and I'm gonna release a movie version of this trip eventually, and maybe on the movie version I'll do it with new music, and I think the movie version is gonna go on Amazon Prime too. Barb's Kirka, I really miss the Chris and G videos. Yeah, me too, and he took them all down for some reason. Diane Abel. I traveled the Allen Highway in 1971. It was a 1,500-mile dirt road back then. Amazing trip. We tricked out the Corvair, convertible, and it was our camper vehicle. My husband, myself, and our dog. Sounds like a trip of a lifetime. What is the time difference between your location to camp and Pelicamp? Well, from Gigi Law, right here is 3:32. It would be 6:32 on the East Coast. And Gar says, "How's the boondocking?" Boondocking has been, I mean, you can boondock pretty much anywhere. We've done middle of nowhere boondocking. We've done some of the campgrounds are dry camping, so we've boondocked at some of the campgrounds. And El Mandalorian, some red Italian sparkling wine. That is the way, man. Robert, any protection on the Starship like Rock Tamer to protect the RV from stone chips? No, we haven't done that. Maybe we should have. We probably should have, but we haven't done all that. Stayers, thank you for that super chat. Just cracked a Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA, 9%. Oh man, that's one of my favorites. So cheers to you. Enjoy that wonderful India Pale Ale. This is good. It's getting me tipsy. Good thing I don't have to drive today. Chef at large, you don't need a guitar or any of that. You have a great voice. I'm sure we'll love to hear a little. You know, nothing has come to me yet as far as music for this trip, but I'm sure at some point something will come to me. Wow, 619 watching. What is the highest number of people in a chat? Well, we've made it to $1 million. No, not really. We've made it over 1,000 for my 100,000 subscriber chat. Which, by the way, soon here we're gonna do a 250,000 celebration at some point. William Brody, your movie versions are the best Sunday movie. Yeah, and disclaimer, spoiler alert: the videos, as long as we are traveling, the videos are gonna be shorter. I mean, I'm gonna try to push half an hour, but it's gonna be more like 20 minutes each. So we're gonna be falling farther and farther behind, but in the end, I just wanna be able to film as much as possible, not stress out too much trying to edit, and in the end, for it to be a higher quality product. How long is it dark where you are currently? Well, dark. It's not happening. The sun sets for about 3 hours right now. I don't even know. Let me look. Like, let's see, tonight, the world is shining bright. Tonight we have a sunset at 11 p.m. and a sunrise at 4 a.m. So, okay, so we're getting 5 hours without sun. But I would have to look at the civil twilight and the all the twilights. The marine twilight, but it doesn't get fully dark anymore this time of the year, which means no northern lights. So a guy from Earth, what do you guys do for food on such a long rural journey? Well, we have the refrigerator. We have, like, for emergency, like ham, cheese. We have bread. We have some TV dinners. But believe it or not, there are like restaurants every 300 miles or so. It depends, but it's not entirely like but we have food here in case we have an emergency. We have a breakdown or something. We have food here for a couple of days with no problem. Alma Morales, my mom. Everybody say hello to my mom again. Thanks to the viewers. Without you, nothing is possible. Hugs. Heart, world, 100%. Do you have some more details on the M23 meetup? Well, it's not my meetup, so I'm not at liberty to I don't. I'm just participating. I'm just going there. The RV DJ probably knows more about it than I do. Bob Leach is somewhere. I have seen an acoustic guitar that folds in half. It falls at the heel and fits nicely into most any space. Yeah, I've seen. I think I've seen it too. There's a TikTok video somewhere about it. But what I really need, and what I'm gonna get eventually, it's like a roll-up keyboard that I can put here. Just below next to my letters keyboard. Have like a piano keyboard, so that I can compose. The guitar is nice if I want to sing something by the campfire, but in order to compose music, I need my keyboard. I mean, besides, keyboard is like my main instrument. I do happen to play the guitar too, but it's not like... Elisa Hartwig, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Enjoy your adventures and safe travels. Thank you so much. Jeffrey Reese says, hi, Alma. Hi, Robert's mom. Ivan and Josie RV journey. How is Illy doing with the trip so far? Was there any hesitation by her at any time, or she just go with the flow? This question is more for my wife, who is hesitant to go to Alaska 2025. No, she was in from the beginning. Yeah, no hesitation. This is a trip of a lifetime for both of us, and we've been to Alaska before, just not on the road. And it's. I mean, we're still. I mean, and also having Starlink is a great reassurance that if there's an emergency or anything like that, we can. And I also have this. I don't know if I can show you. It's kind of hard to unhook. For whenever we are away from the camper and we're gonna be on a hike or something like that, I have this little Garmin that I can, it has a GPS tracker, so someone in the quote unquote civilized world can keep track of us. Do we have a troll?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
For a long time.
Hey. Yeah, for Lucky Dog Productions and the RV DJ. I'm seeing these two trolls actually, right? It's a different picture. Isn't that awesome? Edna Kruger, when we were in Alaska years ago, the sun just sits on the horizon, then goes back up. Such is the way it is in summer up in Alaska. Did see a little bit of northern lights for a short while, and I should have kept my eyes open maybe or right before Dawson Creek. Let me look at the map, because I did keep the camera on one night because what was it that we boondocked before Dawson Creek? It was somewhere. Yeah, around Grand Cache, which is before Grand Prairie. We found a boondocking spot there called Amber Flats. And that was probably the northernmost point where it still got dark enough that we might be able to see the northern lights, but it was cloudy. It didn't happen. And Garces on the road. Robert, we have heard you talk about this Alaska trip for 2 years now. Can't believe you're finally on this journey, and also Illy was able to come along. How amazing is that? That is truly amazing. I mean, we're truly blessed to be able to do this. And as you know, we wanted to do this back in 2020 for the 10th anniversary of our Dalton Highway trip back in 2010. But how's the smoke at Watson Lake? Smoke is good here. It's been raining on and off, but it's good. The smoke was really bad in Dawson Creek. I think that's the worst smoke on the road from Dawson Creek to whatever we went after that. That was the worst. Like all the way to. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to look at the map and see where we've been. Yeah, Fort Nelson was horrible too. Right after Fort Nelson, it started getting better. Yeah. Summit Lake. That's where we spent the night a couple of nights ago, and Summit Lake was beautiful. Was it Summit Lake? Yeah, that's like the beginning of the mountains. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's being that kind of trip, and sometimes you start forgetting